Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry Ray. So, last time, we had a small revelation that I think maybe Hanyu was behind it? Who knows? But she did quickly confirm that it supposedly was a dream, even though she felt the entire thing. And then tried to, suffocate Rika before her friend showed up in the hospital back in the old world. But anyways, let's push on. I was a witch who had lived 100 years in countless worlds. That was exactly why I'd always believe I was special, someone who would overcome millions of choices to gain happiness, that I was able to gain happiness. That I was sure to. But I had it completely backwards. I wasn't better than anyone else. When it came to finding happiness, I was the worst of them all. Then I remembered how Hanyu had curtly and quickly told me the other world was a dream. It wasn't a dream. But now that I'd chosen, this was reality, and that really was nothing more than a dream. When a cat is in a box... Oh, Schrodinger's cat. When a cat is in a box, you can imagine two futures. One where it's alive, and one where it's dead. But when you open it, there's only one future. The other future, at the moment, becomes no more than a dream. The one who opens it accepts the future inside and lives. Worrying about which of the two futures in the box was better was a job for those who weren't human, those who could interfere with the contents. As a mere human being, I had awkwardly trodden in the world of the gods, which was why I'd misunderstood some important things, wasn't it? In that world, Hanyu had regrets. She regretted having used the power of the gods to interfere with my life. And now, I finally understood why. She was quite clear about it. She clearly said that the people had to live the best they could in their world. I had to stop being this witch. Yes, I knew now that I was not the witch named Berncastle, but Rika Ferde. My copy had lived for 100 years, bending fate to her whim, and maybe she still existed in some higher dimension than this human world. But that was no longer who I was. I was Rika Ferde. In this world, I would live, and in this world, I would seize happiness. I mustn't use that power ever again. Which meant I had to make sure not to treat my own life without respect from now on. Which meant, guess I should be more careful about traffic accidents. Huh? You're right. How? You're right. Never mess around while riding your bike again. Yes. You're absolutely right. Children who don't know something that obvious have no right to pretend to be witches. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Alright, everyone. Let's leave things at that for today. Rika-chan is still very weak right now. You can all visit again tomorrow, so let's let her have some rest. Coach appeared and clapped his hands together, but my friends weren't finished saying goodbye just yet. Rika, are you alright now? Thank you. Marina explained everything to me better than your tied-up tongue ever could. I'm okay now. The next time you lose your life, I'll have to accept that fate. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that too. Children who mess around in the road get hit by cars every day in Japan. It just happened to occur in Inamizawa too. If I have something to be frustrated about, it's not crossing the road on a red light from now on. But are you okay with that? You used to throw tantrums about how lonely you'd be without me. I'm alright now. I made a very important friend. Really? Who is it? Introduce me. I'm not telling. I see. That means I'm Rika Furude, right? If you think so, Rika, then you are. Thank you. Thank you for what? A bunch of things. After Irie admonished everyone else, they all glumly got ready to go home. Hanyu, too, was about to disappear, but I clapped my fist into my hand as if remembering something and spoke to her. Hey, Hanyu. What is it? In that other world, I promise, if I fill the refrigerator with cream puffs... In that other world, I promise I'd fill the refrigerator with cream puffs once I returned to my original world. But that was a dream, so I can forget about it, right? You're breaking character. Rika! I'll bring you something tomorrow when we visit. Is there anything you want to eat? Rika-chan likes spicy things, doesn't she? She likes going to the Korean food fair at the department store in Gogura, doesn't she? I wonder if they sell super hot kimchi there. I want something sweet. Sweet? Okay, what kind? Then let's all go buy a shortcake. The ones at Angel Mort are especially delicious. Then I'll go with some cream puffs from Angel Mort. Cheap ones are fine. I just want to eat a lot. It's a good thing you're energetic enough to eat. It doesn't matter what kind of food. If you eat a lot, you'll be back to normal. Now then, everyone, visiting hours are over. Everyone began to leave. Hanyu too. Now we're even, right? I didn't do you any favors. Right. That was a dream, after all. Good night, Rika. Sweet dreams. Good night, Rika Furude. And please, treat the future you won with care. Thank you. Oh, right. After I get out, the first thing I'll do is go visit my parents' grave. I realized something just now. Why I had to kill my mother to return to this world. The fragment coming out when I killed her, or whatever, wasn't the problem. Choosing a world in which my mother wasn't here was already killing her. Until now, I'd chosen this world without feeling any sorrow for it. For killing my mother every time. That was what you wanted me to realize, wasn't it? The sins you feel in me. That's probably one of them. I'd stopped respecting my parents, and I finally realized that in the other world. Rika, thank you for realizing. I feel as though the most important sin I felt from you has been cleansed. It'll be okay, Rika. Your hands are not stained with your mother's blood. That was all something I showed you because I wanted to be mean to you for a little. All just a dream. May you forget all of it when you awaken from your slumber. Good night, Rika. Sleep deep. Sleep deep. As I dream of how you will color your life in the future. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Start. And then we go into number 3. Batsu Koshi. I believe that's what it actually is. And it's decided! Keiichi Maibara is in last place today. Woo! Not again! I lost again! That was how it came to be, that Keiichi Maibara once again played an embarrassing punishment game. For the sake of his honor, we'll keep exactly how embarrassing it would be a secret for now. No, no, please, forgive me. I can't get married anymore. What? What? What am I looking? What am I reading? What? Why? Why can't I win? I've been losing constantly lately. I'm a punishment game regular at this point. Is this it? Am I just ugh. Oh my goodness. Am I just everyone's dress-up doll now? Keiichi was just experiencing firsthand what it meant to cry into one's pillow. Ah, God, Buddha, if you're out there, please, grant my prayers. I don't want to have to lose those club games forever. Please, grant me the power to never lose again. Just then, with a bang, a ceiling tile flew off, and 3 figures swooped down from it. What in the shit? We're not even 5 minutes into this, and like something crazy is going on. Don't be don't be so distant, Kay. God, Buddha, the Holy Mother. You pray to many when you have other more reliable allies you could be asking first. Tommy, Cloud, and Irene. On the scene. But what do you 3 want at this hour? I'm not gonna ask why you showed up from inside the ceiling for now. Isn't it obvious? We're siblings in spirit, soul brothers. That's right, Kay. Your worries are our worries. You were just crying now, weren't you? About how you can't win at club games lately. We shall grant your wishes brilliantly. We will make you win. We will give you the strength to win. Muan, everyone. Thank you. Squeeze! The four men engaged in a tight group hug. It was a touching scene of ardent French. I am just, mystified by this. I want to win, but I just can't. I wonder why. Okay, why do you want to win? Why do you... Blech. Do you want to win because you don't want to lose? Well, yeah. The punishment games have been escalating in embarrassment lately. I just want to avoid being last place somehow. That passive stance is the problem. If you avoid last place, you won't have to play the punishment games, you say. That lack of fighting spirit is the very reason why... That lack of fighting spirit is the very reason you can't win. You're right. Right now, I'm not after first place. I figure it's enough just to avoid the punishment games. I see you've realized it. Oh my god. Ah! At some point, your fear of the punishment games stripped you of your fangs of greed. When you regain those fangs, Kay, your true power will bloom once more. So we went from something kind of serious to, a joke. Effectively. You really are seniors in life. You're right. But how am I supposed to get my fangs back? You lost your fangs because you were scared of the punishment games. But if you think about it, you can use that to get them back. Huh? Cloud, what does that mean? I'm talking about the punishment games! Take Mion-chan, for example. She's the one who always dresses you in shameful outfits, isn't she? What if you dressed her up in those embarrassing outfits instead? The embarrassing things Mion made me wear. Yeah, I remember. When she made me wear the school swim suit. I'll remember that humiliation for my entire life. Yes, take revenge on her for that humiliation. Mion-san in a school... Whoa, now, just making her wear it isn't enough. What about making her go to class for an entire day with it on? What? I thought punishment games were things you only had to endure for a few minutes. By standing in to an entire day, what a wicked punishment game it would become. In Irie's delusions, he made Mion wear a school swimsuit and forced her to spend an entire day walking around in it. Wouldn't that... Ugh. Wouldn't the impossible mismatch of wearing a school swimsuit with socks and shoes be delightful? And while she wore it in class, wouldn't her face be bright red? That's good. That's very good. It would be so embarrassing, she'd spurt fire from her face. But the rules of her own club were the one thing she couldn't break, so she'd have to endure the humiliation all through class. Normally, I could always feel her joy at winning everything in her supremely confident expression. What do you think, Kay? Wouldn't a punishment game like that make you want to win? It does. It really does. Irie, you're amazing. You're weird. But this is only the start, Kay. Now that you've realized the significance of beating Neo and Chan, you can realize it for the other club members. Yeah! What? After Mion would have to be Rena. School swimsuits are nice, everyone, but I would definitely want to put her... Of course you would. I would definitely want to put her in maid clothes. That's good. Very good. I think maid clothes would suit Rena-chan. Now, hold on. Simply making her wear clothes doesn't amount to a punishment game. Why, Cloud? You think we should make her wear it in class too? Cloud waggled his finger and tisk grinning. For this, you see, you should have her help you eat a refreshing bowl of yogurt. Whatever. What? Cloud, how is that a punishment game? In Cloud's fantasy, Kay was making maid Rena hold a short spoon in her mouth backwards. And then she awkwardly scooped... What? And brought it trembling towards the winner's mouth. She wasn't using her hands, so the yogurt dripped down to make spots around her chest. You are just... Oh my goodness. She wasn't using her hands, so the yogurt dripped down to make spots around her chest and mouth dirty. And that by itself was an incredible image. And as she brought the spoon in her mouth towards his face, close enough for him to feel her very breath, when she put the yogurt in his mouth, their lips would meet over the spoon. Whoa! He would normally not talk this way. I have a feeling Keiichi is dreaming this entire thing. You know, that's a game they play at the shops with girls in them. Maybe that was a little too stimulating for a minor like you, my Bara-san. Cloud! I never knew of any shops with that kind of game. You can leave all the naughty shops. Yeah! Cloud's the best. Great! Then what should we do to Satoko and Rika-chan? That pair has done some terrible things to me before. For this, we'll want to use Angel Morph Elf uniforms. They keep making you wear them, so I bet you want to return the favor once in a while. Just making them wear it wouldn't be fun, of course. And so, I have a good idea. Oh, so that's where those outfits on those two particular characters come from. This part of Volume 9. I've seen them before, I think. And so, I have a good idea. Here it is. Have them stand in for cleaning, like wiping down the windows and such. Tommy, that's an interesting idea, but it's missing an important moe factor. Why wiping the windows, anyway? In Tomi's fantasy, Satoko and Rika were forced to change into S-size Angel Morph uniforms. Satoko hadn't thought she'd end up wearing something like that, and she'd glare at Kay with a bright red face, struggling to hide her embarrassment. Then they would carry a desk to the window and climb up on top. And this is the important part. We get them to wipe the windows with their butts. Why? Yeah, he's asleep. There's no way this is real in their universe that they would just drop down from his ceiling and go, "Here, have some stories to pass the time." Bright red mist spurt from the noses of Kay, Cloud, and Irie. What? In their fantasy, the two of them had never even considered being made to do this in those uniforms, and even Rika-chan had her gaze downcast in embarrassment. And then the both of them would use their butts to wipe in circles. According to Tommy, the windows part was important. In other words, you could see them from everywhere outside the window. Oh. What? As expected of a photographer, his obsessions were something else. How's that? How do you like the punishment game I thought of? Tell me! The greatest! Whoa! Please tell me he's dreaming this and none of it actually was said. Oh, and now that I think of it, I owe quite a bit to that Shio too. Please don't tell me it's the same crap. Very good, very good. Let's think of a revenge punishment for her that will heal Kay's bitterness. Oh my goodness. Well, the Sonozaki siblings have really nice figures that made me want to work hard. I'd lean towards taking off clothes rather than putting them on. One option is to have her remove one article at a time, just like Ryugu-san made you do once. Everyone, I just had a spark of inspiration. Please hear out this idea of his. First, we have Shion put on a swimsuit. School swimsuit. You made Mio-chan wear one too. There's nothing amazing about that though. Tis. Tell me, don't rush the answer. I've played flute for a long time. Would that be okay? It's more than okay. Oh, we mustn't forget. There's Chie-sensei. Oh my god. As an instructor who teaches discipline, she'd never be able to go against the rules of a punishment game. Chie-sensei? Our teacher playing a punishment game? I'd never even thought of that. Chie-sensei is your teacher, okay? Which let her through your woman filter. But Chie-sensei is wonderful. There are no gaps in her symmetrical body. If Chikano-san has a demonic allure, then Chie-sensei's charm is pure and angelic. Imagining the body hidden under that summer dress is the final paradise of intellectual imagination allowed to us middle-aged men. When you talk about her like that, I feel like I'm gonna be too embarrassed to look her in the face tomorrow. What's wrong, Gay? How pathetic. Weren't you the one who just devised such a shameful punishment for Shion-chan? Not seeing someone as a woman merely because she's your teacher, it looks like you need to This is just weird. Well, this whole thing is weird, but it just keeps going upstairs of weird. Chie-sensei, her butt sure is what in the hell are you talking about? Yes, that tightness, it is good. What the hell? Higurashi, you have quite an eye for these things yourself. As expected of the school doctor. The first important thing is to destroy her sanctuary of teacherhood. So how about this? We put Chie-sensei at a podium in front of all students and demand to see... At least they're being consistent with their weirdness. Wait, tell me, that's kind of situation you see in France publishing house's female teacher series. What was that? Publishing house. Okay. I apologize. Not demand to see her butt. To see her do something with it. Remember back when you were a kid, drawing letters with your butt for punishment games? What? I see. We'd make her do that in front of the whole school, even though she's a teacher. Humiliation play. Tell me, our interests are aligning more and more by the day. Tell me, Irie, don't you think there'd be a little something missing with only that? Okay. Then what sort of other option would you propose we add? We have Chie-sensei hold that embarrassing pose for 30 minutes, and have her be a model for a giant school sketching competition. A giant school sketching competition! That's amazing, Kay. No cameras, right? It has to be sketching, right? Fine arts goes so well with the autumn season that it's driving me crazy. I think this whole scenario is you just crazy. Yes, Chie-sensei's butt is definitely the part to go with. Don't you see it, everyone? This is a punishment game. It's only a punishment if we go that far. Thank you, everyone. I finally want to win now. You made me remember how sweet victory can taste. This is as far as we can help you. All that's left is for you to seize victory. Yes, but you won't be seizing it alone. We will be. With the power of our fantasies. At that moment, Keiichi felt his power rising enough to reach the heavens. Overwhelming power, enough to walk out in the rain and dodge raindrops, or walk on the sea and have it part. So, enough power to become Moses? Whatever. Thus, on the next day, Kei, wielding his powers, fit to give him the nickname the Dark King, realized one fantasy punishment after another. None of the game members had any way to match his overwhelming strength. All of Mion's plans failed. And even Rina's cute mode couldn't come close. Sotoko's traps were no more than sparrow's snares set for an elephant. And the only thing Rika could do was pat the heads of her defeated friends. The club members could no longer break out of the situation. Mion, realizing this, asked Chie-sensei for help, but Kei, filled to the brim with his fantasy power, beat her with no more effort than twisting a baby's hand. What the shit? But this punishment game is just too much. My Bara-kun, can't you make it something else? Chie-sensei, your job is to teach us to obey the rules, and now you want to bend them? All you have to do is stick your butt out and draw figure eights with it. During drawing class tomorrow, you just have to be a model for our sketches. But that's so embarrassing. You're being too cruel, my Bara-kun. Compared to the club members, who were prepared to some extent for the punishment games, Chie-sensei seemed to be quite resistant to them. But even as she stubbornly refused, she couldn't go against the ultimate rule of this club's world. The absolute right of the victor to make any command, and her mind gradually gave in. Clatter. Just then, the principal threw open the classroom door. Everyone believed that the school's most powerful joker had come to the rescue. But from his mouth came the most unexpectedly strict words. If both parties are in agreement, then that's that. As a teacher, Chie-sensei, you must obey the rules and play the punishment game. Yes, I think he was actually into that. Principal! I knew you'd understand. Oh no! I thought for sure the principal would overcome the situation with his fist of steel. Even upon seeing the amazing sight of all club members dressed in their grand punishment game outfits, the principal remained calm and collected, as expected of him. Now then, Ryugu-kun, what kind of punishment game will this be? What was it again? Rina turned to Satoko and Rika, all of them tilting their heads in wonder. It was sticking her out her butt and... What? No, that wasn't it, Rina-san. He was saying something about doing sketches. Why was she wearing a dog collar? In other words, Keiichi is extorting Chie's butt. The last sound Keiichi heard was the sound effect of the punishment. The last sound Keiichi heard was the sound effect of the principal using his level 3 special. Let this be a lesson to you. Enjoy your fantasies on your own time. Don't push them onto other people. Oh, I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be more careful from now on. After that, it is said Keiichi upheld that lesson and kept his fantasies to himself to enjoy. My Barakun, please don't laugh in such a creepy way during class. And please, don't look at your teacher with those eyes. Today was another day of pure bliss for Kei. Oh. Did you all enjoy the bonus? Oh, okay, so yeah, that was it. Bonus story. It was kind of a lewd one. I wonder if this was alright. Still, I... Alright, apologies about that. I was in the middle of something. They do say an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Then they should have Keiichi-kun spend the day in a school swimsuit too. The whole day. They have him doing so many punishment games, so no. Ho 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 ho! I can just picture Keiichi-san's misery. Spending a day all red, half sitting, looking down, trying desperately to hide how his lower region's pole is standing. No. That wouldn't be so bad. Keiichi-kun, all red and flustered, together all day with him in school swimsuit. His fertility, so cute. I'll take him home with me. I think I would still rather see him wear a maid outfit. No, come on, Rika-chan. A school swimsuit is more cruel. It wouldn't hide his body lines. His lordly, boyish circumstances would be on full display. Lordly circumstances, shaking and swaying. I agree with Mion-san's opinion. Maid outfits are a little cliché, aren't they? No. We'll make him wear maid outfits. We'll make him wear maid clothes. Then play a game for Coach. A Hinamizawa Fighters game. That could... Rika-chama, you're good. I can tell whether it's more gross or more cruel. Making him play a game for Coach in a maid outfit would be like tying a goat up by the legs and leaving it out as shark food. Dude... I'm kind of interested in how Coach would react. Okay, let's do a simulation. Fantasy mode, switch on. Oh my goodness. What in the shit? My Bara-san! What on earth are you wearing? Chatter, 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 chatter. Alright, you see, this, was a punishment game for Club, and I am sorry. I promise I'm not trying to make fun of the baseball game. This baseball game. Clearly he's not serious in the outfit. It's an insult to baseball. No, I promise I wasn't. We're not feeling it today, Hinamizawa Fighters. Let's just call today's game a draw. As Keiichi cowered, Coach with a resolute expression cut between him and the others. Everyone, please, quiet down. Nowhere is it written in the baseball sportsmanship mentality that you're not allowed to play baseball unless you wear a uniform. It is said that back when Japanese baseball had just gotten past the war, they didn't have matching clothes, and some of them wear their military uniforms. What matters is your mentality. Besides, they say you can't trace baseball roots back. I mean, no. Besides, they can... They say you can trace baseball's roots back to 18th century England. And when you think about... And when you think England, you have to think of maids. Yes, maids. Maid culture, along with the Nile, the Hindu, and the Euphrates, are the four major civilizations that even elementary schoolers know these days. In a way, this maid clothing from maid culture, born in the same place baseball is much more in line with tradition than our uniforms, which you call the proper clothing of baseball. Yeah, coach. It doesn't matter what we wear. Start the game already. Smash, roar. Swish, roar. My Bara-san is the next in the gambling ring. As you know, the Hinamizawa fighters and the Okonomiya Titans have a long rivalry. If you mess up your chance at bat, you won't be getting off lightly. I'll do my best I can, but I can't promise I'll hit it. How sad. A maid sworn to absolute obedience by their masters should never say such things. If you strike out during your chance at bat, what'll happen? I would need to punish you. The act of coming out in a proper maid outfit and losing is the same as insulting both cultures. Baseball and maids at the same time. And in that case, I would of course punish you in the English... Oh god. What's the English way? Asked Keiichi-chan, trembling. Coach grins like a cold-blooded reptile, then stroked... I have a feeling Mion wants to do this. Coach grins like a cold-blooded reptile, and then strokes Kei-chan's waist as he whispers in his ear. What could the English punishment be? What could it be? Kei-chan steps up to the batter's box, grips his bat, and notices something. Oh no, the bat has been tampered with. There's no way he could hit it now. Yes, he's fallen into Coach's trap. At this rate, Coach will have his way with Kei-chan's chastity. Wait, hey, wait, hold on. Shion! I stayed quiet and listened this whole time, but now things are getting out of hand. Oh, come on, Kei-chan, don't get in the... Oh wait, that's Shion, not Mio. I wouldn't be surprised if Mio was in on it too, with that kind of fantasy. This is all just a fantasy. It doesn't have anything to do with the real you, Kei-chan. That's right. This is simply a few girls getting together to talk about their wildest dreams. Wait, they went from the restaurant to the school room back to the restaurant again? What the hell? Is this not the exact same thing as when you and the boys got together? Well, it was just between them and no one else was there. Well, yeah, I guess, but even if these are just daydreams, I still can't pretend I didn't hear that. If you want to hear it, you can... Wait, if you want to hear it, you can sit on a chair and listen. Nipa. I want to talk about other punishment games, too. Oh, yes. Weren't you talking about how much you liked bunny girl outfits, Keiichi-san? And wiping windows with our butts. If I recall. Kei-chan, you came up with some pretty amazing things too, hmm? It wasn't me. And you're getting them a little mixed up. And those were Tomotaki-san's and Uishi-san's ideas. I mean, I guess I'll admit I got carried away, but... It really doesn't matter who thought of it. Keiichi-kun in a bunny suit would be so cute. Then let's go see it. Oh my goodness. Damn, this was an embarrassing outfit to begin with. And now wiping the window with my... If I don't hold the chest up, it'll come right open and embarrass me more. God, I feel so miserable I could cry. Keiichi-kun, don't misunderstand. I really am a wild bird. No, you're not. Explain to me what birds you're taking pictures of right now. What are you zooming in on with that magnifying glass lens? Have you ever heard of people calling wild boars mountain whales, Keiichi-kun? Whales obviously don't live in the mountains, but people in the Edo period said there were whales swimming in the mountains, and their meat was highly praised. Ha ha ha! They say it was actually boar meat. They were forbidden for religious reasons from eating animal meat, but if it was a whale, it was a fish meat, meaning technically they were allowed to eat it. Now don't hide yourself with your hands. Wipe the wound. I think I can see where this is headed, but could you please stop it with all of the snapping? That's right, bunnies are rabbits. And rabbits too can be... What? And rabbits too were called relatives of birds in the Edo period. It was the same as the mountain whale. He is definitely stretching the definition of what he's wanting to talk about. They said that technically rabbit meat was actually bird meat, so they were allowed to eat it. Yes, in other words, bunnies are relatives. That means that even if I found you through my viewfinder, there's no problem at all. Hurry, there's still more... Oh my goodness. Even I know rabbit stew was super popular for Edo people, but their culture doesn't have anything to do with you taking embarrassing pictures of me. Besides, aren't chefs the people who should be concerned with rabbit stew? Tomitaki-san, you're a cameraman. You're twisting this too far. You just don't get it, Keiichi-kun. I'm a cameraman, but sometimes I think I'm a chef behind them. If I don't roll up my sleeves when enticing mature... What in the shit? Yeah. Say what you like, but you're heartless. This is way beyond punishment game territory now. Yeah. I did say this was a fantasy earlier, didn't I? This isn't doing you any real harm. Yes, it is. Those grins you keep looking at me with, those suspicious eyes, it's like they're licking me and it tickles. Come on, you can't lick people with your eyes. Fantasies are simple thoughts. Freedom of thought is the #1 guarantee right we have in post-war Japan. But, you know, I don't know if just fantasizing about it isn't enough. I can't wait for the next club session. Please let this be it. I'm taking you home with me.